BMW has made a few, well, technically two electric cars, the teeny tiny i3 and the i8. Yes, the i8 is a hybrid, I know, but it did use an electric power plant. In other words, they do have a little experience in this field. But now they are gunning for the big dogs. This is the new BMW i4, and this is BMW's answer to the Tesla Model 3 and the Audi e-tron GT, which I already have done a video on. I will leave it pop up here. Now, BMW has changed their styling on the 3 and 4 series, and it's fair to say the new styling isn't to everyone's taste. I don't really like it. I've seen a few in person, and the only color I like them in is black because it kind of hides the grille better than any other color. But I feel like with the new i4, the styling almost fits. Yes, it's the same huge grills, it's technically just the same styling with 4 doors, but for some reason in my mind it works with the i4. But then again, my mind is a weird place, so maybe I should just shh and tell you about the power plant. It's an electric, but there's more to it. Okay, so the i4 will have an electric power plant, like we just talked about, and it's rumored to make right around 530 horsepower. And you'll be able to buy the i4 in both a 4-wheel and rear-wheel drive variant. Now, BMW has said that the i4 will do 0 to 62 in just 4 seconds and will have a range of around 300 miles. I think personally they are being very sparing with the numbers. 530 electric horsepowers will probably mean closer to a 3.5 second 0 to 62 and not 4 seconds. And we'll talk more on the range a bit later. I want to discuss something else first. The new 2021 M3 was just released. Again, I have done a video on it and I'll leave a pop-up for it. Now, the new M3 starts at around $70,000 and makes 470 horsepower. And the M3 competition goes for around $73,000. And the competition variant makes around 510 horsepower. In other words, the range-topping 3 Series will have less power than the i4 and will give similar performance, while probably being even cheaper than the M3. In other words, you'll have a cheaper car that's going to have more technology and fancy stuff in the interior, more space, probably the same range because that M3 is going to be heavy on fuel and it's probably going to be cheaper too, so yeah. Anyways, back to the range. The i4 will have an 80 kilowatt hour battery, and like I previously said, BMW claims 300 miles out of one charge. But with a 150 watt charger, the car can charge from 0 to 80% in just 35 minutes, which is slower than throwing in petrol, but charging is getting faster and faster. Moving to the interior. Now, the interior hasn't officially been released, and at the moment all we have is these concept images. But if it looks anything like the concept pictures, it's damn nice. Look, if it is really that white, don't buy it if you have kids or animals, or even if you just want to use the car on a daily basis. That just looks like a cabin that's gonna show dirt extremely fast. But the design is minimalistic and I really like it. You have 2 large screens, a 14.9 inch and a 12.3 inch screen. The big screen will be curved. And obviously the car will come standard with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Closing thoughts. The car will only be released next year, so nothing is final. But from what we know, I actually like it. And I am a petrol head. I love the sound of a straight 6 turbo, so the M3 is more up my alley. But the performance these electric alternatives provide make it difficult to hate them. But plus, all these electric cars have tons of storage and space and the coolest infotainment systems. The technology these electric cars have are just next level and difficult to compete against. But let me know what you guys think of the new i4. It's still that weird styling nobody likes, but like I said, I think it works on this car. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I've got more videos on specific cars, I've got list videos, and I've got a whole series of videos on my personal car, which is a 335i BMW, which I put a big single turbo on. So go through it, maybe there's something you like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers,
Pulling up, shut it down when I'm pulling up. Come around when I'm pulling up. In my town and I'm pulling up. Ready for anything, anyone. Know that I get it done. In the bands, I be pulling up. Tell your friends, cause I'm pulling up. Ready or not, I be pulling up. Remember